Good afternoon, everybody, on this beautiful September the 3rd, 2023. This is some stuff I got, obviously, today, yesterday. So basically what you see here is a couple of items I picked up yesterday at Meadowlands. I did go there to sell and try to buy. Wasn't much to buy. It was dry. It was definitely a dry market yesterday. And then today, just roughly about the same, basically about the same in Columbus. It was kind of a dry drought, but same shit. And then I went to the Woodbridge Toy Show to try to meet up with this dude. And Transformer I got last month, but I think he only goes there for specific shows, so I'm gonna have to hold it until that particular show. And basically this is the stuff I picked up in Woodbridge. There's a Transformer in here, and of course my G.I. Joe and Transformer book. Obviously, that's not part of this. So when I do empty this out, if you see it, mind you, that has nothing to do with it. Everything in this bag and the mass majority of everything in here I got. Some of this stuff was a little costly, but it is what it is. This I got. I always forget the guy's name. A guy down in Columbus. I'm not gonna talk about his stature and everything because it's kind of irrelevant. But this, I'm gonna be doing probably 3 stages of this. Once I move this stuff to the side, I'm going to show this stuff, and then I'm going to do this. So this is definitely going to be a long video. So sit back, grab you some pizza, some popcorn, a nice refreshing ice cold beverage. I always wanted to say that, and just enjoy my video, because that's what I do when I see videos that I want to see, especially like flea market and toy hauls, and I see that they're like 45 minutes and more. I sit down and I really relax, and it's like watching a movie. I love it. I enjoy it. Just like I enjoy it, because it makes me feel like I'm there because I have that experience of going. So I love it. But anyhow, let's get to it. So first off, this is the only game that I kept out of the stuff I got from that guy last week in Columbus. Like I said, the week prior to that, I got a whole bunch of tools. I was able to sell just 2 tools for $35 last Friday. And then this Friday, a guy wound up giving me basically about 60% more than what I paid for it for everything this Friday. So that was pretty dope. And yeah, and then again, whatever, it doesn't matter. But the video game stuff I did sell yesterday in Meadowlands. I sold it to get rid of it. I added a couple of things to it from stuff I picked up this past week thrifting, and the week prior, and it worked itself out. It definitely worked itself out. But anyway, this is the only thing I kept, which is the GameCube Resident Evil 4. And it's funny because as I was selling this stuff, I was real quick to snatch and take this out, because at that time in the morning before I set my stuff out, I wound up getting this. This guy was very, very determined on not giving people, and I realized a lot of people brought from him, even though that he was not trying to give deals. If he wanted 15, he wanted 15. He didn't give a fuck what you brought, how much you brought. He was like, nope, that's my price. It's 15, that's it. And they were buying it. So from now on, I'm gonna start doing the same shit. But anyway, he wanted $60 for the GameCube, and then $20 for the controller. This is the original controller. And I was like, fuck it. He had a silver one, but he wanted $60 for the silver one with he only had a controller and the system, no wires, no nothing. So I was like, fuck it, for the same price, I got this one. At first, he really didn't want to give a controller with it, but he wound up saying, all right, fuck it, I'll let you have one controller, but the other one is $20. He did have Wavebirds, and the Wavebirds, he wanted $60 each on them. But yeah, so I got this. I paid him $80 for the 2 purple GameCube controllers with the system complete. And there is a shitty ass game in here. But normally whenever you see a game in a system, the chances of that system working are way more higher, more in the late, upper 80s to 90s to 100% more of a chance than anything else. That's another reason why I chose the purple over the silver. Because I always you always come across a lot of the silver GameCubes, but the purple ones are kind of harder to come by. And being that he had 2 controllers for it, so I gave him the 80 for that. And then these, I actually went to the $5 store when Isaiah was basically they had like a week or two left of school, and him and his friends decided to go out. You know, and their parents let them, so they went to Applebee's up in West Orange, and I drove him, dropped him off there. We went to the movies and et cetera, et cetera. Then from there, he went out with them, and I just stayed around. And there's a Five Below in West Orange, so I went there, and they had, I think, Aang. So I do like Avatar. I love Avatar: The Last Airbender. That's actually one of my favorite cartoons in the mid 2000s, next to Johnny Bravo. And yesterday, as I was coming back, I did go toy hunting in Target, and then I went to GameStop. They didn't have anything, and right near GameStop there's a Five Below, so I did go in there, and they had Suka, Uncle Bro or Brow, whatever his name is, and I don't know if that's Tough or Tiff, Tooth or whatever the fuck his name is, but I only got one of each, but I know I have somewhere in here. I do have, I think, Aang, and there was another one, but whatever, doesn't matter. It's there somewhere. So I got those 3. That's all I got yesterday. And again, like I said, I kept this. So today there's a lady who sells, I don't know where she gets this shit from. She always gets G.I. Joe stuff. And she's like, no, I don't have anything else. Then she comes out with these 2. Now, last week, I got all those collector special editions. And I actually had some of these before. And I think I traded and sold them. I think I traded them to Eddie for other stuff. My boy Eddie, who's responsible for me having so many G.I. Joes. Outside of the Flag, the Defiant, and the Technodrome. I always get Technodrome and Pterodome mixed up. But outside of that, mostly mass majority of everything else I got from Eddie in the last 2. Basically, this will be the 3rd year. It's amazing how time goes by. But anyhow, she had these. I'm not going to disclose the price, but you got Cobra Commander and Chameleon, and then you have General Tomahawk and Dial Tone. So yeah, last week I picked up 5, and one of them happened to be the Serpentor, and the Serpentor one is I think it's the most expensive of all of them. You know, you got Serpentor, then you got the twins, and I think there's another set that are like the 3 top out of, I think there's a set of maybe, I don't know how many different packs these are, but I was like, the hell with it. So, you know, I did need this one anyway, so I got these 2, and I don't know how many more I have to go. So yeah, Eric, she came out with these, so that's pretty dope. And this is for you. So I got this for my boy Eric. He likes the Sigma 6 stuff, and also last week I got these for him, but these ones are loose. You got Spirit and who was it? Spirit and I think Storm Shadow. So I got the Sigma 6 Duke. So this stuff is for him. You know, we do trades and shit like that. He'll pay for stuff too and stuff. So we always take care of each other. So I got these for him there. So like they say, this bud's for you, this bag's for you, Eric. That's your shit right there, buddy. Right there, right down there. And then this and this, I was talking to somebody. I don't remember who the hell I was talking. Oh, my boy Dave, my childhood friend David. Well, not really childhood, because I got him by a lot of years, but you know, I knew him for over 30 years. This is a mess because these are my Origin He-Man, and I realized that I did have a Battle Cat, but the Battle Cat I do have is the one for the Revelations. I had no idea that I didn't have a Battle Cat for this particular line, and I must have seen this thing a million times. So since I looked and I was like, wait a minute, I know I have 2 Panthers. I have the Panther and I have the Flock Panther. So I was like, holy shit, I don't have, you know, the Battle Cat. So now I do. I mean, I still need a million. I need a lot of figures to even get up to this. So I gotta start. But the reason why I haven't picked them up because I have to take pictures of these, so I know what's what. All right. So yeah. So I got that Battle Cat, and I got this. and this from Mel, a guy named Mel down in Columbus Flea Market. I call him John Goodman, not because of his size, because like he sounds just like John Goodman. Very nice guy. I met him, Tim, and all these guys thanks to Nazar, aka Nostalgic, on YouTube, because he used to always go to Columbus Flea Market, and that's how I got introduced to these guys. And then when I started going, and I realized that these are real cool guys, and yeah. So I'm not gonna say what I paid for these, but Mel hooked me up. So I'm just gonna leave it as that. He hooked me up on that stuff. He actually threw this in. I just saw it. It said G.I. Joe, and it said includes lights and sound, so I had to get that. I don't even know what the hell this thing is. I guess it's a his tank, but I'll put it upstairs somewhere. All right. So a guy had this. I knew exactly what it was when I saw it. This is Skeletor's scepter. And even though it is not from the 80s, probably got, but it is from 1990. It is Skeletor's scepter. And even though it's not the He-Man that I collect now, but it is pretty badass. So I was like, you know what? F it. I'm going to wipe it down, and I'll probably keep it. At least for now. There's this kid that he actually comes thrifting every once in a while. Weird kid. Real cheap. Real pain in my ass. But he's down. He always go to Columbus and Meadowlands. So he goes to Columbus with his mother on Sundays and shit. And he was talking to this white dude. I think it was something wrong with the guy's mouth because he had saliva coming out everywhere. But he must have had some procedure done, or I don't know if he's like that. But anyway, he had this, and I heard him tell him to do $20, and I was like, "What the fuck? $20 for an original PlayStation?" I was like, "Are you kidding me?" Because I think he whatever price he quoted him, he said, "You know what, dude? Since you brought out other stuff, I'll do 20 on it." And the mother was like, "Well, he said 20." And he was already walking away. He's like, "Nah, it's okay." But then he regretted it. So by the time he came back and said, "You know what? Yeah, we'll do the 20." He said, "Nah, it's too late. The guy's already buying it." And he looked at me and realized it was me. And he said, "Oh, so you really gonna take it?" I said, "Yeah, I am gonna take it. At that price, you'd be a fool not to." I said it just like that. But there is a crappy game in here. Just like, this game is better than the game that's in that GameCube. There's a football game in a GameCube. This has Cool Borders 2 in it. Again, normally higher 80s to 100% out of the time when you do see a game in any system, especially a CD system, they higher 80s to 100% always work. And yeah. So he gave me all this for $30. I got the Army Men, Air Attack, and Extreme 2. Those are the best games he had out of PS1. And he went $5 each on them. So I don't know. I'm pretty sure these games are worth less than that or about that. But I figured $30 all in. I'm not going to complain. So I took that. I ran with it. And then this Alf thing. I do have some Alf upstairs. So that's why I got this. And this guy had it. And I thought he was going to say like $30, $40 because the thermos is in there. It was dirty, but he was like, dude, I only want, I think he said 10 or 15. Whatever the fuck it was under 20. He could have said 25. I still would have took it. I probably would have tried to knock him down to 20, but at the price he wanted, I said, sure, I'll buy it. And he was like, oh yeah, well, man, I need more people like you, man. Every time I come here, people are always trying to knock me with my prices, whether it's $5 or $10 increments. And I was just like smirking, like, oh shit. And in my mind, I'm like, damn, if he was asking 25 or 30, I would try to go $5 lower anyway. So I found that funny how he said that, but whatever. So yeah, I did get this, and this got to be wiped down. This thing, I don't remember where it came from or who I got it from, to be honest. But it is a Smurf, Farmer Smurf or Smurf Farmer, whatever. And then these two were part of this deal. So I'm all in. These I do need. Unfortunately, they're not in the best condition because of this sticker, but it will stay like this. I do gotta wipe these down. Believe it or not, these things do sell for around $70 to $80, just like this. These are 1990, so I know that the G1 ends at between 90 and 91, but I believe they go from 80 or 82 up to 90 or 91. I mean, it is a huge line. It is a huge run, but you know, it is a big run, almost as long and big as GI Joe, because GI Joe's from the original American Hero line started from 82 to 94, so that's basically fucking 12 years. But I know I need these guys. I know I don't have them, and at first I was like, is this G2? And I was like, wait a minute, I don't think this is G2. But you know, he said he had this and a whole bunch of Micro Machine shit. I didn't want to spend a lot of money because I knew I had to go to the Woodbridge Toy Show, but I could have spent more. And the only reason why I brought this was, one, the price was really, really fucking good on this. And me going to a lot of toy shows lately, I see what people are asking for Megazords. Even if they don't have their weapons, just the Megazords fucking complete in Megazord mode. They're all around $130 and up to $200. And I'm like, holy shit, they changed a lot. Because I think around, like, sometime last year, I sold all my Megazords to Jerry. And we worked out a good price for them. But the only reason why I sold my Megazords is because I said, you know what, once the 3016 scale Power Ranger set comes out, I'm selling all these. That was the whole point. That was the only reason why I got rid of my Megazords. But yeah, so again, this is part of this deal. I will tell you, I paid under $3. I paid well over fucking $200, and that includes these. But I paid under $3. I paid just under $3 and well over $200. That's all I'm gonna say, and that's for this stuff here. So let me put my phone down for a second. I don't have my glasses because I can't find them, but I know they're home somewhere. But yeah. So some stuff I'm gonna take upstairs. I might as well put in a bag now, and then I can bring that bag down later. I do that so that way I will more or less know what I'm doing once I figure out where my bags are. I got bags everywhere. Just bear with me a second, y'all. I'm only doing this so this way I can kill two birds with one stone. I don't have to run around doing a million things. What the fuck is that? Whoa. Okay. Let me do this now because I dropped something and I got some games over here that fell and I forgot to pick up. Oh boy. You know what? Let me move these here. I don't like having anything close to the boiler. I'm about to say the furnace. Alright, let me try to find my fucking, okay, there's my bag. Okay. I'm gonna put these two GI Joes in here. I'm gonna put this out thing in here. And since I showed, you know what? Yeah, I could still, you know, whatever. See you guys up. Encore. Okay. Oh, let me move this first. I'll just put the video game stuff in here. So I decided, you know what? I'm gonna try to veer away from like PS4s and stuff like that, because those are dime a dozen. So I'm really gonna try to concentrate on older systems right now, because you know everything I got last week from this one guy, he had it was just all games, and the lady next to him, the same guy, I brought the all that video games from last Sunday and all the tools the Sunday prior. He, the lady next to him, I wasn't paying attention, and he asked her. She had a black Wii. I'm sorry. I don't even understand how that even fucking fell. That shit was not touched at all. That is fucking beyond weird, y'all. Give me 1 second. I don't even know how that shit fell. It was nowhere near me, and whatever. Sometimes shit is weird. All right. Well, anyway, yeah. So he did get a black Wii U off of her today. So he got a black Wii U off of her, and I was like, fuck. I didn't think he was gonna take it, and she gave him everything for $50. A black Wii U complete with a lot of controllers and some games, and I was like, well, what do you want for it? But he was like, I don't know yet. So I was like, shit, I should have just fucking whatever. But yeah, you guys already saw this. So I paid well over 200, but just slightly under 300 for all of this stuff. Now I'm gonna show you guys why. Because there's a lot of people out there that probably would say things like, oh, that's expensive. You gotta remember, I do come from a different area than you. And you know, areas and regions have a lot to do with what you pay for stuff. Just in case some people out there may or may not agree. Whether you agree or not doesn't matter, but you know, just, you know, truth be told, you know, where you live at has a lot to do with what you pay for stuff. Being that I am upper East Coast, things up here are expensive compared to, you know, Midwest and a lot of these little towns. All right, so we got some Megazord stuff here. Let me get to all of this. And you know, keywords when it comes to you buying stuff from people, when they're like, oh, you know what, I just got this stuff the other day. And again, his stature has a lot to do with the fact that he didn't get a chance to go through this stuff. And I really did take advantage of the fact that he said that, because, you know, you don't want somebody, I mean, you know, if you're given an opportunity to buy a lot of this stuff and it's a slow day and people are kind of desperate to make money, that's a win for you. Reason why I say it's a win, I mean, not saying that, oh my God, come on guys, you know what I mean, like, yo, please buy this. But, you know, in a way, you know, it does help, because, you know, you get a chance to get stuff before anybody else, and he wanted to sell everything. So being that he just put the stuff out, you know, people were going through the bins, and he did have some people that did want to buy stuff, but he was very, 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 very adamant on not selling nothing. He's like, no, I really want to try to sell everything right now. I'm not trying to sell nothing separate. But if it is, you know, everything in it is going to be a certain price. The figures, I would do like $10 each on them, just because those are regular Power Rangers. Everything else is going to be starting around 40. That's what he told this one guy as I was walking up. And the guy's like, all right, so I'm going to come back and we're going to work out something. And he said, sure, man. But, you know, if somebody make me another offer before you get back, you know, it is what it is. I mean, that's exactly what he told the guy. And the guy was like, he was hesitating, but I just thank God that he was making a deal with somebody else. So with him making a deal with somebody else, that actually helped me be able to get this crap. So real quick, I'm just trying to get out the stuff that I don't think is really like holy crap before I show you. I mean, you know, you guys can obviously see all this, but I wanted to put all this stuff out first. Now, these are the McDonald's Power Ranger things. You know, this is really nothing, but so we're missing the Yellow Ranger. So we got Zach the Black Ranger. We got Tommy, two Tommies, two White Rangers. We have Billy the Blue Ranger. We have Kimberly the Pink. We have my main man, Jason, the Red Ranger. Actually, he was my favorite Ranger. Even after Tommy came, I didn't like the Green Ranger because of how he came on, and that whole sneakiness shit I didn't appreciate. So I was always a big fan of Jason. We have Trinity's weapons here. We got Billy's. We got Jason's. This is Kimberly's, I believe. This is Zach's. And then we have Billy's Wolf Zord. And we have Adam's Ape. What do I rate this stuff? I mean, the Power Rangers are worth about $10 each. And there's 1, 2, 3. I mean, there's stuff here. There's definitely $100 just in that. So, not bad. All right, now moving on to the big dogs. Let me put my phone down. Whoa, that's the reason why I'm glad I put my phone down. So we do have the Ninja Zords, or Zords from the movie, and the white Falcon. That's another reason why I brought this stuff, is because the white what's it called Zord is not the white Tiger Zord. The Falcon Zord is actually complete. He doesn't have broken feet or anything like that. There is a white Tiger Zord. I mean the red, whatever the hell this thing is. But yeah, we got some stuff here, and everything here is OG. You know, like we have the OG. Let me put the OG Zord here. So we have some white Tigers Zord parts. The green Dragon Zord. We got. Shield. And you know, like I said before, you know, this is why you always want to, it's very important when you come across something like this, always, and I mean always, try your best to grab the stuff when somebody's really not in the mood to deal with it. And the reason why I say that is because, you know, sometimes that person not being in the mood can really help you get something. You know, that's very, very, very important. Very, very important. And I definitely took advantage of the fact that he just wanted this shit gone. I mean, I ain't gonna say he wanted it gone, because he really didn't give a shit one way or another, because he sells his stuff. But, you know, again, you know, when you have a when you have a very, very good rapport with people, that is very important. And you know, that is extremely important, to have a rapport with people. You know what I mean? Because you have a good rapport with people, especially in Columbus Flea Market. I think having a good rapport with people are a lot more important than just buying, because people seem to grasp like, I can't explain it. I really can't. But we do have the Green Dragon Zord's tail, which is pretty cool. We got a lot of pieces and accessories and stuff. So, and he said he didn't get a chance to go through this. And he is one of those guys that I do believe, not only because of his physical demeanor, because he is kind of on a real heavy side, like, nice guy. I mean, that doesn't mean anything, but you know, he just got the stuff. He just unloaded. And he had to sit down because he was extremely tired, and you know, all that plays a huge factor in being able to grab stuff. You know what I mean? While you know what I mean, because it's like if he would have, you know, the whole, you know, everything is about. It's not about taking advantage, but it's about seizing the opportunity to get shit. You know, that's what it's about. And I'm talking to you guys because I want to keep you guys entertained while I, you know, put all this stuff down, so I can show you what goes with what. I know this is to this guy. This one may not be complete. Yeah, I don't think this one is complete, but it's all good. We got another one of these. Since I didn't show you that, I'll show you this too. So there are some pieces missing, but it's okay. I do have one of the chest pieces for the White Ranger, for one of them. And I think the White Ranger does come with the Dragon Zord. There are some weapons, so that's a good thing. So unfortunately, everything isn't complete, but it's still a great deal, and I'm happy with this deal. Because I was like, damn, man, you know, a couple weeks ago, I was like, damn, man, I really need to try to find some Power Rangers, like some Megazords, man. It's hard to find these Megazords. The reason why I say that is because, again, I do go to a lot of the toy shows, and the toy shows, you know, this stuff is not cheap. I see what people are asking for Megazords now, and I'm like, damn, are you serious? Like, I just got rid of a lot of this shit to Jerry last year. Like, what the fuck, you know? There are some blasters for some of the Megazords here. I don't know what this thing is, but I'll put it right here. Here is, we got Lord Zed's weapon. But no Lord Zed. We do have the Green Dragon Zord sword. We have here some other stuff that go to some of these Power Rangers, the blasters. None of their other weapons, but and I did find the Wolf Sword. So I think there is something else missing to complete. So there is something missing to complete the Ninja Sword. So we have the bottom piece. Okay, so we have both arms, right? I think that's both arms. Yeah, so we got both arms, the legs. Because it's the frog. I think there's a bear also. Oh no, it's the, so you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Who's missing? Oh, the head. The head is Kimberly, so that one is complete. I forgot, Kimberly's not that big pterodactyl piece. And this is actually a good bin. I mean, I wouldn't use, I would reuse this. It's a Husky. I would find something to use this for. All right, so moving on. Here we go, y'all. So, I was in Englishtown about 2 Saturdays ago, and the one guy had this complete one. He wanted $190. One that was missing some stuff, he wanted $150. He would not budge. He's in, I forgot if he's in the yellow or the gray building in Englishtown. He normally had, it's him, his girl, I don't know, it's him or female, and a couple of guys who works for him. They do DVDs, video games, and they have and they also do like wrestling figures and stuff. They mainly concentrate on wrestling, but I guess whatever they get, they get. Nice guy though. I did get a couple of Transformers from him, and I think a Star Wars or some shit. But I wanted to buy that, and I think I asked him would he take I think $1. I was trying to see if he would do 80 or 100. And he was like, no, he wouldn't do that. I didn't see this one. This, unfortunately, it is missing the chains and stuff, but still in all, pretty dope. So this is mainly complete, other than the fact that it doesn't have the chain. It is dirty. A lot of these things got to be clean. This stuff do have to be clean. So these are the front feet for him, or his front paws, what we call it. And I forgot what this is, but it goes to, I think it also goes to him. And then this thing here, I don't really know what the hell this goes to. I don't even know if this is Power Ranger, but I'll look it up. And these are his two tail pieces. So being that they wanted, the guy wanted close to 200 for one, in the same similar condition with the parts. And again, he wanted almost 2 for it, and then 150 for the other. This one I didn't see, but this one does have the back legs. You got the back legs here, and if I'm not mistaken, I believe these also go to this. This is like a carrier. These are like carrier Zords. So you got both of those. We do have the white Tiger Zord here. Unfortunately, it doesn't have the things that go to the side. It's missing the little red balls, which are normally always missing. That would have been an extreme score if it did have it, because this thing's worth like over 150, 160 bucks. He's about 2 now. He went up a lot in price for the original Megazord. He is complete, as you can see here. Here is the Kimberly. It has Kimberly's pterodactyl. Then you got the Mastodon with the Tyrannosaurus Rex. Then you got the saber-toothed tiger, and what the hell is this again? Is that, no, that's the Mastodon. That's the, right, what the fuck it is, whatever. And it also has the shield. And if I'm not mistaken, I think this may be the sword for it. I don't remember, but this may be the sword for it. This is like the Dragon Zord, but these are parts for it. So you got this and this stuff here to build that, and this is the actual head that goes on it. I believe this may or may not be. I know that's the sheath. This is definitely the sheath for it, but I'm not really too sure of this. Now, this is not the sword. I think this is the sword for this one, because I think that sword is more like a samurai sword. Unfortunately, that sword isn't there. Then you have the Green Dragon Zord, which this is definitely the sword for it, because this acts as the tail. That's how I know that. So basically, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Zords. So these 6 Zords, let's say, hypothetically speaking, let's just say 5. Let's say 50 for this one, 50 for this one, and then this one, let's say 100, 100, 100, and then 100, 100. So you got 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, and then you got 6. Let's say on the slow end, that's $600 right there. So basically, I just paid a little under half of what these guys call cost. Now, I dealt a lot with Power Rangers, especially Megazords, so I know what this stuff costs. And again, going to shows and seeing how I gave a lot of shit away, and I'm like, you got to be serious. This thing really went up that much in price. And I learned, you learn, because I go to these shows and I'm like, God damn, I had that. And I'll stop and I'll look, and I'm shaking my head like shit. And I did sell a lot of this stuff to Jerry. And Jerry got a great price for it. I mean, nobody put a gun in my head and say, hey, listen, you gotta sell this shit to Jerry or we gonna blow your head off. And he gave me some good prices for my stuff. I needed the fucking money to get rid. We all need the money. And, this was also in there too. You got this and that. That was also in the bin. So yeah, and this goes to something here. I believe this is definitely to Power Rangers, and this is complete. Because anybody know the Green Dragon Zord does come with a white Power Ranger. I don't know why they gave it the same size. That makes no sense. They should have made it a smaller figure. But each his own. He is complete. The Dragon Zord with him. Here's his chest plate, and here is Saba. I don't know what the hell this goes to. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 4 of the regular Power Rangers, and we got 4 blasters. So they all got blasters with them. So I am gonna put these together. Oh, I almost actually was about to in this video, but I forgot this stuff. But yeah, I should try to put these things together, but I don't want to bore you guys, and you guys can't look at this stuff. Actually, hold on a second. Let's do this. Let's see. All right. So let's start with this guy. So yeah, as I was saying, so the market was kind of slow today. And I am happy, me and Isaiah, because I missed out on some stuff today. I did miss out on a lot of stuff. At least this one does have the side piece. And yeah, so I missed out on a lot of stuff. I mean, well, not really. And I was there when the dude was talking to the lady about the Wii's, excuse me, but I don't do that. I don't even if I don't know a person or do deals, unless they've done it to me, I don't be like, oh well, hey, I'll give you this for it. I'll do that, because one, he'll never give me deals again, and me and him are cool. And just because we couldn't work a price out doesn't mean that I hate the guy or I dislike him. Be like, oh, that fucking prick. Nah, man. That's not what it's about. You know, it's not really about, you know, if you snooze you lose, but you know you can't get everything, man. You can't get everything, and you can only be in so many places at a specific time. So let me put this on. All right, if I can get this in, mind you, I can't really see too well because I don't know where the hell my glasses are. All right, there you go. So, and there is, this part is worth about 50 bucks. You're probably saying, what? Well, if you don't know, now you know. Yes, that part is worth, this thing is worth about fucking $50, y'all. Easily, easy 50 bucks. This is his tail. And let's pick the better of the White Rangers, and let's see which one's in better condition. I can't really see anyway, so it don't really move. That's slipping. They both look like they're in good condition, actually. Yeah, they both are in really good condition. All right, well, whatever. Doesn't matter. Of course, he doesn't come with a blaster. So, where are you, Saba? So, he does come with Saba. That might not be. Wait, is it? I'm trying to think. Does he come with? No. This is it. So who the hell? Wait, doesn't. No, this is. Wait a minute. Oh no, this goes to. I don't know, one of these guys, but it's not him. All right. Well, you guys already seen these Power Rangers, right? Let me just move this stuff to the side. These weapons, because these are like weapons and shit, and then I think these turn into like a bigger weapon. I don't do anything with the McDonald's crap, so I would just, you know, start a bag. I'd probably start a bag for her, because I sold the other stuff because she told me give her 2 weeks, and you know, her price is not the best when it comes to a lot of stuff anyway, so I was like, the hell with it. So we do have, just missing the Yellow Ranger, and we have, none of them have their weapons, they just have the blaster. So we got these guys. I'll put these here for now, and I'll just put this shit to the side so I know how to make room. That goes to. Alright, so we got the. Alright, so we got the one Power Ranger, because you know, the green Dragon Zord does come with the white Tommy. Alright, let's move on. Let's move on to this dude. Or is it this? No. This is the one that I think it comes with. So, we do have White Dragon Zord, and where's the sword at? So yeah, he comes with this, I believe. Well, it doesn't matter. Either way, we're putting it there. So he is missing 6, right? I think he comes with 6 of those red things. So he's missing 6 red things, but whatever. Then we have the White Falcon Zord, which basically, I'm about to say he comes alone, but he does come. Put this guy together. Let's put this bad boy together. He comes with that sword, I think. And where are you? You go here. Goes like that. It don't really matter which hand you put these guys, which way you put them. And these are always missing too, because believe it or not, these fists are worth about $20 each. I think my daughter's calling me. This girl always picks the wrong time to call. Okay, so I definitely put the wrong arm on the wrong side because I could see where his fist. Then his is more like a chopping. So you guys better enjoy this and, you know, give me thumbs ups and shit, because, you know, I'm actually not picking up the fucking phone for my daughter. I mean, picking up my daughter's phone call and talking to you fucking guys. So y'all better appreciate this shit. They're like, what? What is he saying? All right. So here is the Ninja Zord. And I'm going to say that this is most likely his sword, maybe, or maybe not. I don't know. Whatever. I don't know if he came with a fucking sword or whatever, but whatever. So we got here, we're going to put him here because we want to make room for all this other stuff, and that can go over there. I don't know what that goes to. And this guy, I remember I broke one of these before trying to transform these. But whenever somebody's selling one of these in a good deal, always do yourself a favor and take them. Ouch. Wrong way. Always do yourself a favor, man. Don't be cheap. You know, I know a lot of people always try to get over. Let me tell you guys, it's never a good idea to try to get over on somebody, man. Reason being is because when you do, they don't want to deal with you. Nobody wants to deal with a cheapskate who's trying to hit them in the head. Some people don't mind hitting people in the head, but they don't want to be hit in the head. Always remember that shit. Interesting. What is he going to back or? Okay, forgot. It's the Ninja Zord, right? So he's supposed to go back here. Knew something was missing, because he basically goes on the back of that. And this dude is basically either side. So he, and I only remember this because, like I said, I had them last year, and it really took me a long time to remember how to do this. How to do this. And you gotta be very careful when you're done with this samurai one, because you do not want to break it. Because once the, you know that this plastic is very brittle, so it's very imperative and very important. I just don't know why I don't want to. I don't remember if it goes a certain way, or maybe I put the wrong arm in there. Maybe that could be it. Maybe not. Yeah. Why you don't want to go in there? Because the thing is, it's supposed to go up to. Or maybe this thing opens up. Maybe it doesn't. Nope. No, it goes in like that. Or maybe it goes in. I don't know. Maybe this goes that way or something. I think so. Nope, that's even worse. So it definitely goes in this way. Or maybe this. I don't know. Maybe that goes like that somehow. Okay. So, kind of looks stupid. It looks stupid, but I think it does go out and about. I think it goes like that, and yeah. And then that probably snaps in that, and this goes this way, right? Something or the other. I think that goes like this. Boom. And I don't know what this goes to. Maybe this is an extra piece for somebody. I don't know. And then this piece goes on top of this cat. And this can go on one of his sides, I believe. Yeah, I don't know. I gotta do some more research. Because this don't, I don't think this goes in. Oh, okay, it does. Alright, so I thought it was whatever. This goes back here somewhere. Nope. Interesting. Where did this go? I don't know, but I'm not gonna sit here and look it up and waste you guys' time. I think this goes maybe somewhere here or on one of those Zords. So this, okay, so this acts as a crotch. Doesn't go in the back nowhere, right? So I don't really know where the hell this thing's supposed to go. It goes somewhere, but we'll just leave it like that for now. Whatever, right? We'll just put your ass right here. Move you to the side. I always get excited to put these things there. I love putting together robots. Don't ask me why, I just do. But, you know, we got Megazords here. We'll put you there and we'll get this sumbitch together. I think the blue one goes to the left, right? I don't know what my dog is barking for. Somebody must be here. I think he's saying somebody's on the roof. I don't know. The roof is on fire. Well, I don't need to let them burn. But yeah, you guys, man, always remember, man, whenever somebody's selling something, never ever try to be cheap. You know what I'm saying? Always try to just make a deal with somebody while they're there. It's not about them being desperate or stupid or whatever. It's all about, you know, hey, they want shit to move, you want to buy. You know, you come there to buy, they come there to sell. So always remember that, man. That's very important. Very, very important to be that way. So keep that in mind. I don't know what these pieces go to, but we'll just keep that to the side, and I'm gonna put this bitch together. And I think this part, no. So this is missing a bottom. This is missing the battery cover. I thought that was it. So I do want to kind of push these in. You know, because I was gonna, me and Isaiah, we were gonna leave. I was gonna leave early. I was like, you know what, let's get out of here. But I was like, you know what, the more we was walking around thinking about it, you know, the more and more people showed up. Because I got to the point where I didn't think a lot of regulars wasn't gonna show. And you know, Bobby showed up and a couple other people. Because Matt was like, yo, well, you know, don't forget it's Labor Day weekend. And I was like, oh shit, I forgot. And I was like, oh yeah, that's probably why it wasn't that good yesterday in Meadowlands. And I was like, right, I totally forgot. And I'm normally always on point when it comes to holidays and stuff. Because if I remember it was the holiday, I most likely would have definitely did a barbecue tomorrow. Because I believe this year we were supposed to have one to my sister's, because for the 4th of July we were at my house. But you know, to be honest, it don't really make no sense to, I mean, I don't know, whatever. You know, it is what it is. Too late now. Because I barely remembered 4th of July, to be honest with you guys. And it's funny because 4th of July, I mean, the 2nd of July is my sister's birthday, and 4th of July is my late grandmother's birthday. I don't remember what this thing goes to. I think this goes to one of these two. It's like a base for one of these, I'm about to say one of these turtles, for one of these things. I just want to put this together. And he said he just got this stuff, and I believe him, because he definitely didn't really want to. He really didn't want to. Anyway, he barely wanted to get up. You know what I mean? So that was an advantage I took. You know, he didn't want to get up, and I know if Jerry was there later, this definitely would have went for a lot more. Or Jerry definitely would have took this stuff. I don't really know, because I don't know if Jerry has too much Power Rangers stuff or not. But Jerry normally does take Zords, especially Megazord stuff. You know, definitely takes them. So let's. I don't know what the hell this thing is too. Or this. I got a little stuff up, but we got some crap here. I don't know what that goes to. This goes to something. I think here, maybe. I think it goes to this one. Whatever, I'll look it up. Look it up later. I don't remember what the hell this goes to. Yeah, he's barking at something. Maybe this one in the back, maybe. Oh, my neighbor got a cart. Cause I'm down in the basement, I see somebody. I mean, I can look through my window and I see somebody there, so that's probably why he's barking. So I think this maybe goes here and wraps around. I think. Whatever. I'm not gonna go through all that. Figure out what this stuff goes to. I know that goes to one of the birds. I just don't know which one. Maybe this one. No. Goes to something. I don't know. Yep. So, ouch. Alrighty. So let's do it. Let's do it. Do it. Here we go. White Tiger Zord, complete. Looks like JDF just passed out, and these fell off. I didn't snap them in right, but you guys get the picture. This basically how he comes. He does come with the Green Dragon Zord. Does come with him. Again, I think they should have made him like this small, even if it was just a molded figure just for that, but I guess Bandai decided they already have the mold for these guys, so they just decided to just add him with the White Dragon Zord. I mean, with the Green Dragon Zord. So the Green Dragon Zord, you got the White Tiger Zord with his weapon, and you got the White Falcon Zord that comes with the ninja guys, the guys from the movie. So these are the two original Zords right here. These guys are probably worth about $350 between the both of them, maybe even more. I don't know what weapons he come with, if he comes with a sword or not, but it's basically the frog. I think the frog is, well, the bear is the Yellow Ranger. Yellow Ranger is the bear. The Black Ranger becomes the frog, I believe. And again, the Red Ranger is the ape. And then the Blue Ranger, well, Billy is the wolf. Rocky and I think is it Rocky and Adam? But whatever, one of the two is the frog, the other one is the ape, and then Aisha is the bear, and then Kimberly, of course, is the head, which is like the Ninja Falcon Zord thingamajig, and then Tommy is the white Falcon Zord. And then, of course, the originals, you have Trinity as the saber-toothed tiger, Billy as the Triceratops. That's it. You got Zach as the Mastodon, or whatever the hell you call it. And, of course, Kimberly is the pterodactyl, and Jason is the... oh, my God. The T-Rex. So you got that, and then you got the... I think is it the Red Dragon Zord or some shit like that, and then you got these other Zords which are like this one came right after this one, I believe. I think it's a third or second, so something like that. Then they made like a samurai version of it, and this is the actual sword for him. So this is complete, and then he's missing like the little things that go here with the chain for whoever's like whatever Zord is in the back of him. It kind of holds him up. This goes to one of these two. I just can't remember which one. I think that's Titus. One of them is Titus. One is the other one. I can't remember which is which. But that's fully complete. This thing is worth well over 150 bucks. This about the same. And of course, you know, you got these. The cheapest ones here are these two because they're more common. But what makes them expensive is he comes with his sword, which is his tail. Believe it or not, this sword is worth about 30 to 40 bucks. His tail is worth around 40 to $60. Yes, believe it or not. Trust me. So that's what makes these two expensive. What makes them expensive is just being complete. Same thing here. Same thing here. And of course, there you have it. So, yeah. These guys are pretty badass. So, let's move on to the stuff I got today. We're going to start off with this bag. Alright. Now, being that I did buy this stuff, I did get this from this kid named Brian, and let me just get all this stuff out. So I did get this from Brian, a dude in who sells at the Wayne Toy Show. So I got some stuff off of him, and I got some stuff off of his boy too. I always try to spread the love, and it's funny because I didn't really like the kid Brian too much. I didn't have a problem when I first met him. He was very, very friendly, very talkative, and a nice dude. But then when he started thrifting, and he was really aggressive, and sometimes he came out his face and stuff. But you know, sometimes we all can make a mistake and read people wrong. Some people are just who they are, but he's actually a really decent guy. Very fair with his prices, and he's actually a cool kid. Yeah, this is I don't need to show you that because I gotta hold that transformer here until I meet up with that guy. So there's more stuff somewhere else. I'll get to it when I get to it. So you know, he just basically gave me this. I'm not gonna keep it, but you know, when somebody give me something free, most of the time I'm like, nah, it's okay. But I feel like sometimes people feel disrespected if you don't take it. And you know, my mom always taught me, I don't know, it doesn't matter. But you know, it's always good, you know, if somebody offer you something, and I mean, you know, it is what it is, whatever. This wasn't too sure if I had him or not in this color variant. But just in case I didn't, I got him anyway. These, ironically, I have picked up a mauler at the show, at the Cherry Hill show I went to with Eric and his brother Alex. And yep, he put 50 on this. He gave me a deal on it. I'm gonna tell you why. These mud flaps go for $20 to $30 each mud flap, and it is very hard to find mauler mud flaps. And the smokestacks even more. And there's a couple of them in here. No antennas, but the antennas would be the cheapest parts to find in these. So we worked the price out for these because I do have them all I picked up. It was 20 bucks. So yeah. This I needed for Mechanic. So you know, Brian's boy hooked me up with this for a good price, so I can complete my Mechanic. I needed this guy anyway. For the price was pretty cheap, so I took it. I needed him as well. Same thing. He is complete. So, yep, got these two they got these two. And, you know, I'm getting closer to 50. And, you know, this I got from Brian, obviously. This I got from Brian as well. And this, I actually have the Lone Ranger. And he hooked me up with this and this. This is Lone Ranger's horse, though. I do have Lone Ranger. I think, yeah, I have is it Lone Ranger? I have him. And now I have Tonto. And then I also have Zorro and Amigo, I believe. So, yeah, pretty dope. This Brian threw in for me. He is complete. I mean, obviously, he's still got his working actions and everything. Ding, 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 ding. And I got this Megazord. I brought him because he gave me a good price on it. He gave me a really good price on him. These are like, I don't know, some balls or something he comes with. I don't really truly understand all this crap, but whatever. Oh, don't tell me this is missing a foot or something. I didn't know that. Oh, it's right there. Okay, I'm about to say. Okay, there you go. Get it out. So here's a later version, but this is like when they were still making pretty decent Zords before they started doing all the plastic ones. But you know, some of them plastic ones are still worth some bread, man. And I don't know why this dude's head don't want to stay or whatever the hell is going on with it. But I'm gonna put him right here. And this fucking Tommy keeps falling. He said these things go. I don't know. It's like some kind of balls or something for this Power Ranger. And he said this is the hands. I don't know, but whatever. So you got that and this stuff here. And I also got this. I needed these to complete my Raven or my Night Scream. But I'm just going to keep these like these. I'm not going to paint them or anything. I'm just going to put them in there. This I don't need. You know, I got all 4 missiles now. And I believe I have the ones that go in the side as well. So, yep. I can complete that. Now all I need for the Night Scream is the front landing gear, the cover for it, and the drone, and the Top Gun cover, and that'll be complete. All right, let's go into this bag here. Now, one of the guys who buys from me at the Meadowlands, he also walks around. Real cool guy. We worked a deal out for this. He did have some Dungeons and Dragons stuff. Well, I'll get to that in a second. This is the stuff I got from him. Oh, sorry, but before I get to that, let me... Oh, shit, where am I going to put this? I got to continue here. Whoa! See what I'm saying? How the fuck is... What's going on, man? Like, was that a ghost down here or something? Like, what the fuck? Shit. It's like, you know, somebody died in this house like 30 years ago or a kid and they pissed the fuck off or something because I don't understand what the hell's going on here. And nothing is near nothing, so there's no reason why any of this shit should be falling. Makes no fucking sense, man. And I also got this stuff also from Brian's boy. I always keep forgetting his freaking name. So this is just missing a hook, and last month he had this, and I regretted not buying it because I was like, you know what? Even if I don't get a hook, I can find a hook from any toy line or just make my own hook. This is like the Return of the Jedi, the Ewoks thing where they just, you know, you throw this. I think it's missing more than a hook now because these don't just go here. I think these go into something that goes in here and springs off. But he gave it to me for a good price anyway. So it was so good, I was like, fuck it. I also picked up an extra one of these. Anytime I can get any kind of troop builders, I'm gonna get them. So yeah to that. And then these guys were pricey, but not easy to come. You know, like they're not hard, but not easy. So we got R5D4. We got Imperial Commander. We got was it Klaatu or Claytu or whatever? Baspin security guard, a brother. Hey man, what's up, bro? And we got the AT-AT Commander, Admiral Akbar, Imperial Stormtrooper, Hoth Battle Gear. Then we got Luke Skywalker X-Wing Pilot, and we got AT-AT Driver. Then we got Luke Skywalker Baspin. Does that say Fugitive? I can't see. General Medine, and then Greedo. So I got all these cards, and you know, he wanted like $10 to $15 a card, which I think is way more than fair, obviously. So he worked a good price out for me for these guys. So yeah, so this is everything I got today. The day started out slow in the oh shit, no, that's not. What am I doing? I totally forgot, y'all. I totally forgot. So this stuff's got to go upstairs. Let me get this stuff out the way. Let me move this stuff out the way. That's got to stay down here because that's not going back upstairs. Put this here. Bear with me 1 second, you guys. Give me 1 second. Going upstairs. All this is going up. Except for the Power Ranger stuff, that's staying downstairs. I don't collect them, but you figure all that would have been the money I made, you know, anyway, like today. Everything I spent today will basically be able to, that stuff will be able to pay for everything I spent today. In other words, hopefully. Let me put this to the side so I know this is going upstairs. I don't know why this stuff fell or how. Nothing was nowhere near it, including me, so this is the second thing that just fell to fall. Makes no freaking sense. Alright, now moving on to this. This is the deal I made with somebody else. This was not Brian or his boy. I got this stuff for a good deal. Trying to get it a little cheaper, but you know, he was adamant on his price, and I've sold him a lot of shit for real cheap, but whatever. This stuff cost me about $140, $140. Of course, Brian did take the I want to say San Francisco, the Frankenstein, is it Leonardo or Donatello, and the Mummy Raph out of here. But yeah, these were not cheap because he said they have weapons with him and blah blah blah. But he is pretty decent with his prices. You know what I mean? But you know, he basically gave me a lot of stuff for a good price. So let's break it down. Let's break it down here. The most expensive piece was Squeeze from Masters of the Universe. I needed him anyway. That's another figure I needed. So let's go here. Let's do Motor Master. Let's do the Ghostbusters and the Toydle stuff. I mean, for what it is, I guess you could say it was a good day. I mean, the day did start off terrible, but I mean, well, no day can start off turbo when you wake up in the morning. Maybe, you know, I think that's something I should just put out there. I think him, just like everybody else, you know, a lot of these guys, they actually do go to garage sales. That's something I need to start doing. I need to start doing that. So I'm going to show you guys this. We got one gummy bear. We got I don't know what this rainbow bright looking thing is, but we got a Michelangelo with a busted hand, because it's supposed to have like some kind of action hand. I'm not really a turtle guy, but people like this turtle crap, so I get it for them. We got a surfing Mikey over here with his board. We got some this guy with the thing. I mean, some of these guys do have weapons. That's why he did charge me. You know, we got here April O'Neil. Bear with me. I'm gonna show you guys this stuff. I'm just trying to put it together here. I mean, not everybody's complete. Not everybody has weapons, but you know, it is what it is. You know, I was hoping he was gonna I was hoping he was gonna do a real good price on the Dungeons and Dragons stuff, but he was stuck on one price. The price was good for what it was, but I didn't want to pay that price because I already spent too much money, and again, I have to you know, conserve my money to buy some shit for the. I need to buy some storage units this week. You know what I mean? And I might have to buy a battery for my truck, because I just brought a battery a little over 3 weeks ago for the Mustang, and that was $300. Because I don't get cheap shit. You know, I was always taught. My mom always taught us you pay for what you get. You can always go cheap, but when you go cheap, you buy heat. When you buy good, it lasts good. So that's almost quote unquote, to be honest. So don't make fun of my mom's quotations, man. Anyway, this stuff here. So basically, I'm gonna tell you what was 10, what was more. He was 20. He was 20. She was 20. He was basically 10. He was 20. He was definitely 20. He was 20. He was 10. She was 10. She was 10. He was 20. She was 10. He was 20. And he was definitely 30. 30 was squeezed. So we worked a good deal out for this stuff. You know, again, he's a cool friend of mine, so I got this stuff for a great steal. He did everything. I'm not going to go into those details and say what he did, because it's really nobody's business, but I was happy. I'd have been happy if I got it for the price I wanted, which is ironic because it was only $10 less than what we agreed on. $10 less, and I wanted him to throw one piece in. And that's what I do with his ass, man. Fucking guy, bro. But you know, nah. But all jokes aside, oh shit, I didn't even realize that's one of the Ghostbuster type ones, right? Like almost like a ghost. I don't know, whatever, parachute. I thought I'm more here seeing shit now. Told you I can't see. So yeah. So we got this gummy bear lady. We got one of these Care Bears. I have some Care Bears here, so these got to be processed. And we got here Undercover Donnie. He's probably like $25-$30 alone. Whoop. We got this Samurai Leo. We got Basketball Mikey with a fucked up arm. Michael Jordan version of him. And we got this Commando Leo. We got the Commando type Raph. I think there's another one. And of course this is Donatello. Commando version of him. So they don't have the Commando version of Mikey in here. We do have Astronaut Mikey. We do have this sword. I don't know who this goes to, but it is turtle related. That's also turtle related. Turtle related and Toy Tool related weapons. And we got this Sursup Michelangelo with his Cowabunga Dude surfboard, man. He's a fucking turtle. What turtles need surfboards? They're great swimmers. Then we got this Raphael. I think that's one of the wacky ones. He's supposed to do something. I don't know. I think this is Rainbow Bright. I don't really know what the hell this is, but it's pretty badass, so I got it. I mean, obviously it was in a bag, so I just brought the whole bag. This is like the Japanese chick from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3, I believe. Then we got April O'Neil. April. Then we got this Raphael. Sewer Talking Raphael, I believe. And we got Baseball Raphael. Nolan Ryan version of him. And we got Rocket fucking A, man. Like fucking party all the time, dude. Raphael. Then we got Cheese Grin Donatello. Then we got the fucking movie 3 Mike. No, is this Michelangelo? No, Raphael. Then last but not least, over here we got, oh yeah, Snap It to a Slim Jim. Eat me. Well, it's not the Slim Jim version of him, but it is the Macho Man, Randy Savage. Then we got my main man Squeeze, which was kind of pricey, but I needed him anyway. So now we got Squeeze. And that is all. Somebody might say, damn, bro, that's a really good haul. Well, driving an hour and 40 minutes from one place to another, yes and no. But what made this a good haul is I was able to get, 3 He-Man figures and a He-Man weapon that I needed for my personal Masters of the Universe collection. So that's fucking dope, because I am collecting them for now. Oh, and of course that Skeletor scepter. And again we got then I got 2 Transformer pieces to add to my collection, and another 2 G.I. Joe figs, a couple of little weapons here and there, and what I paid for everything, I should be able to make $150 more on what I just put out today, just on the Power Ranger shit. So yeah, that's pretty dope. Probably more than that, but I'm thinking on the lowest end, on a desperate low quick end, $150. On a good, take my time and sell them individual, I should be able to make bank on these. I should be able to make about $700, $750 on these, probably even more, just on these. And then these, I mean, come on, man. Oh, and of course, did I mention her, the old lady from Ghostbusters? I think is her name Scary Granny or some shit like that? I think I have one of these, but whatever the hell her name is. So these 2 are going upstairs, along with, I don't even know why, I don't need him, but I think he's a variant, so I'll look him up. And then he got these. So not you, ma'am. You stay down here with the boys. So these 4 right here are going upstairs, down there. So the video is uploading right now as we speak. Well, not right now, but yeah, actually right now. By the time does it end? Well, whatever. You guys understand what I'm saying. Hopefully somebody do, because I don't. Anyway, thanks for watching. Peace out. Yay, yay.